Well, welcome back. And in this story titled Shnushayah Kashtam. Kashtam means difficulties. Whatever difficulty we experience, that is Kashtam. Snusha means daughter-in-law. Shnushayah Kashtam. The difficulties of your daughter-in-law in your house. That is the meaning of this title. Let us read and understand. Ravichandraha nagare sarvakariye udyoge asti. Ravichandraha is a person, nagare, in city, sarvakariye. Sarvakariya means government's office. So he is a government employee. Kadachit saha mitrasya vivahartham tadiyam griham dinat dvayat purvameva gatavan. Kadachit, once, saha, kaha Ravichandraha, mitrasya vivahartham, for the sake of his friend's marriage, tadiyam griham, means the friend's house, dinat dvayat purvameva gatavan. He went 2 days before to his friend's house. Tatra tena Swatihi nama sundari yuvatihi drishta. So in the friend's house, in that marriage function, tena kena Ravichandrena Swatihi nama sundari yuvatihi drishta. He saw a beautiful girl in the name of Swati. Tasyaha saundaryena kriyashilataya vinaya yukta vyavaharena cha Ravichandraha nitaram akrishtaha. So Ravichandra got attracted to this Swati for 3 reasons. One is tasyaha saundaryena, of her beauty, kriyashilataya, and of her way of doing the jobs or in executing the jobs. Vinaya yukta vyavaharena, and by her very humble and submissive way of behavior, conduct. Yesha eva parinetavya iti nishchitavan Ravichandraha. She is only to be married, like that. Ravichandraha decided. Swatyaha mata pitarau nirdhanau. The parents of Swati is poor. Ravichandraha tau drishtva uktavan. And Ravichandra, he drishtva in the sense by meeting the parents of Swati, he told, Aham nagare sarvakariye udyoge asmi. I am in the city in one government office. Mama pita divangataha asti. And my father is no more. Divangataha means expired. Grihe mata eka eva. And in the house, mother is alone. Okay, mama pita divangata. My father expired. So mother is alive and she is alone. Varadakshina svikaraniya iti matuhu tivra ichha. And Varadakshina means that dowry. It's a normal practice in India during the marriage. From the girl's house, the boy's house people, they take money and jewels and many other things. Okay, so her mother is of that opinion to collect that Varadakshina. Aham bhavatohu putrim parinetum ichchami. I like to marry your daughter. Yetam vicharam yadi mama mata janiyat tarihi vignam utpadayet. If my mother came to know about this, then she may create vignam, means some hurdles. Ataha yadi bhavatohu akshepaha nasyat tarihi mitrasya vivahasya dine eva mamapi vivahaha bhavatu iti mama vicharaha. So if you are not having objection, then on the same day of friend's marriage, let my marriage also happen with your daughter. That's the meaning. Vivaha nantaram matuhu samadhanam aham karishyami iti. After marriage, I will convince my mother, like that. Ravichandraya putrim datum siddhau jatau swatyaha mata pitarau. Swatyaha mata pitarau. Swati is parents, father and mother. Ravichandraya putrim datum, to give Swati, their daughter, to Ravichandra. Siddhau jatau, they became ready. Swatihi api angikaram pradarshitavati. And Swati also gave her acceptance. Ataha snehitasya vivahadine eva Swati Ravichandrayohu vivahaha api pravrittaha. So on the day of Swati's friend's marriage, Swati's and Ravichandra's marriage also happened. Ravichandraha patnya saha griham gatavan. So Ravichandra along with wife, he went to home. Etat drishtva tasya mata Durgamba Ashcharya Chakita Jata. By looking this, his mother became wonderstruck. Ravichandraha grihasya antaha gatva mataram sarvam niveditavan. Ravichandra went inside the house and informed everything to the mother. Tada Durgamba Shnushayah Sampradaya Purvakam Swagati Kritya. Then Durgamba, his mother, Shnushayah, the daughter-in-law, Sampradaya Purvakam Swagati Kritya, having welcomed in a customary way. Sampradaya means that customary way. What say, O daughter, Dakshinapadam Prathamam Sthapayanti Antaha Agatya Grihasya Sampattim Vardhayatu iti Vatsalyena Uktavati. But say, O daughter, Dakshinapadam means right leg, Prathamam Sthapayanti, by placing the right leg first in our house, Antaha Agatya, having come inside, Grihasya Sampattim Vardhayatu. You grow the assets of this house. Iti Vatsalyena Uktavati. Like that, affectionately, as a mother's affection. Vatsalya is the affection of a mother. Like that she told. Okay, this is again one of the practice in India. The daughter-in-law who is coming to the house is welcomed like a Grihalakshmi. Okay. Yetadrisham Vatsalya Puranam Vachanam Shrutva Swatihi Nitaram Santushta. And by listening to this type of very affectionate word, the Snusha was very happy. That Swati, she was very happy. Ratrau Bhojanasya Anantaram Ravichandraha Matram Niveditavan. In the night after the dinner, Ravichandra informed mother, Snusha Varadakshinaya Abhranaihi cha Saha na agata iti chintamma karotu. Snusha means the daughter-in-law. Varadakshinaya abhranaihi cha saha. Along with that dowry and some jewels, na agata, did not come without this, did not come with the dowry and jewels. Iti, like this, chintamma karotu, you don't worry. Yesha bhavatyaha sarveshu karyeshu sahakurvati yogyena kramena kutumpam nirvakshyati. Yesha, ka, yesha here means that Snusha, Swatihi, bhavatyaha sarveshu karyeshu sahakurvati. By sahakurvati means working together. Helping hand, extending helping hand. Bhavatyaha sarveshu karyeshu, in all your work, being together, extending helping hand, yogyena kramena, in a proper fitting way, kutumpam nirvakshyati, she will manage the family. Bhavatyaha kapi chinta yatha na syat tatha vyavaharishyati cha iti. And she will behave in such a way that you don't have any worry. Anantara-dine pratah Ravichandraha karyalayam gataha. On the next day morning, Ravichandra went to office. Tada jalamanetum prasthitam snusham kopena uktavati Durgamba. Then jalamanetum, to bring water, prasthitam snusham, to the daughter-in-law who started to bring water. Kopena uktavati Durgamba. Angrily, her mother-in-law, Ravichandra's mother, Durgamba, told, Aye, Mayavini. Hey, you, Mayavini. Mayavini means someone having magical qualities. Mayavini, here it is Sambodhana. Mayavini is Ikaranda Strilinga Shabdaha. So in Sambodhana, Ikaranda Strilinga Shabdaha will become Ikaranda. Gauri will become Gauri. Mayavini will become He Mayavini. Sarvakari Yogya Sarvakariya Udyoge Sarvakari Yodyoge Sthitam Mama Putram Hava Bhavaihi Vashikritavati Khalu. So naturally that mother-in-law is having that anger, even though she behaved in a decent way in front of his son. She is showing his actual, the other side of the face. She is showing to the Snusha, to the daughter-in-law. You tricky girl, Mayavini, we can say, you tricky girl. Sarvakariya Udyoge Sthitam Mama Putram. My son who is employed in government office, Hava Bhavaihi, means by your emotions. Hava Bhava here means the naturally ladies are expressing so much emotions by which gents get attracted. This is how the nature has made. Though nature made man with muscular and so much logical thinking and physical power, all those things, they are getting attracted by the Hava Bhava of the girls, ladies, by their look, by their smile, by their way of talking, behaving, movements. Vashikritavati Khalu, you attracted, by your all movements, expressions like that. Tatrapi Rikta Hastataya Agata. And moreover, you came empty-handed. Rikta Hasta, empty-handed. Yetat sarvam kurvati bhavati lajjamna anubhavati va. Having done all this, don't you feel shame? Like that, she shouted at her. Shvashruhu, the Shvashruhu is mother-in-law. Shvashruvaha swabhave akasmat jatam parivartanam drishtva. Having seen the change in the conduct of the mother-in-law, akasmat means it is because the first time when she came, she welcomed with Vatsalya. Now she is not showing Vatsalya. So akasmat means that suddenly, unexpectedly, like that we can take. Ascharyam anubhavanti swatihi. Having felt wonder, Swati told, Maya kimapina kritam amba. By me nothing is done, mother. Bhavatyaha putraha. Eva mama matapitarau vivaha vishaye prarthitavan. Your son only requested my parents regarding marriage. Maya angikaraha dattaha. And by me acceptance was given. Vivahat purvam yetasya parichayaha sarvathana asit mama iti vuktavati. Before marriage, I never had any acquaintance with this Ravichandra. That is the meaning. etasya means kasya Ravichandrasya parichayah sarvatha na asit. Means it is a first time meeting and your son only requested my parents. Before marriage, I never met him. I had no acquaintance with this person. Evam va vastu sthitihi. Oh, is it the actual situation? Astu tavat. Okay, let it be. Mama putraha bhavatyaha rupena vashikritaha sanne bhavatim parinitavan. My son, getting attracted by your look, he married. रिक्तहस्तां भवतीं पतिगृहं प्रेषयतः भवत्याः पितुः विवेकः कथं नष्टः. This she is further telling, okay, you are not at fault, but riktahastam bhavatim patigraham preshayatah bhavatyah pituhu vivekah. Your father's wisdom, who is sending you to the patigraham, husband's house, riktahastam bhavatim, a empty-handed you being sending to preshayatah bhavatyah pituhu, of your father who is sending you empty-handed to the husband's house, tasya vivekaha katham nashtaha, how he lost his wisdom. Samipa gramavasi ramanataha mama putrasya saundaryam udyogancha drishtva laksharupyakatmikaya varadakshinaya saha putrim datum siddha asit. So she is feeling that loss. Samipa gramavasi ramanataha, a person, Ramanatha, who is a neighboring village person. Mama putrasya saundaryam udyogam cha drishtva, having seen my son's handsomeness and job, laksharupyakatmikaya varadakshinaya saha, along with 1 lakh rupees of dowry, putrim datum siddha asit, he was prepared to give his daughter on marriage. Atrantare shanihiva bhavati mama griham pravishta. When she came along with son Ravichandra, she told, like Grihalakshmi, Asmadiyam Grihasya Sampattim Vardhayatu, like that she said. But now she says, Atrantre, in the meantime, Shanihiva, like Shani, that Saturn of the Navagraha, Bhavati mama griham pravishta, you entered my house. Mama swapnaha bhaknaha, and all my dreams are lost. Atra grihe yadyat pravartate, tat sarvam yadi bhavati patim nivedayet, tarihi bhavatya kashtam anubhoktavyam syat. Atra means in this the conversation between mother-in-law and daughter-in-law. In that, grihe yadyat pravartate, whatever is happening in house, tat sarvam, all that, yadi bhavati patim nivedayet, if you inform this all to your husband, tarhi, then bhavatya kashtam, your difficulties, anubhoktavyam syat, bhavatya, by you, bhavatya kashtam anubhoktavyam sat. By you, you have to experience difficulty. Means she may further torture her if everything about her behavior is told to husband. Jagaruka bhavatu, be careful. Iti uktavati Durgamba. Like that Durgamba told. एवं पुत्रस्य कार्यालय गमनस्य अनन्तरं प्रतिदिनमपि दुर्गाम्बायाः पीडायाः आरम्भः. So like this, every day after son's leaving to office, putrasya karyalaya gamanasya anantaram, after the departure of the son to office, pratidinam, every day, Durgambayaha Pidayaha Arambaha, the starting of Durgamba's troubles or inflictions or torture, we can say anything. putrasya nirgamanasya anantaram karmakarim griham preshayati sa. So after the departure of the son to office, the mother-in-law, Durgamba, she sends out Karmakari. Karmakari means worker. She sends Karmakarim Griham Preshayati. So she sent that worker to the home. That means she wants all works to be done by this Swatihi. Patra Vastra Kshalanadikam Swatya Eva Karaniyam. The washing of cloths and vessels and mopping, cleaning the house, everything is to be done by Swatya only. Sammarjanadikam Dvivaram Karayati Durgamba. And this cleaning, Sammarjanadikam, means that mopping. Mopping she does 2 times. Dvivaram Karayati. She get it done 2 times by that daughter-in-law Swati. Karyeshu pade pade dosha darshanam tarjanancha bhavati eva. And whatever work is done by Swati, every now and then she is pointing out the mistake and she always scolds her. Sayam yada putraha pratyagachyati tada Durgamba snusha vishaye Kritrimam Pritim Pradarshayanti Putram Vadati. Sayam, in the evening, Yada Putraha Pratyagachyati, when the son comes back, Tada, then Durgamba, the mother Durgamba, Snusha Vishaye, in conducting or behaving with Snusha, Kritrimam Pritim Pradarshayanti. Kritrima means artificial. Artificial affection, love, pradarshayanti, showing. Putram vadati, she tells the son. Boho bhavataha patni madhyahne samyak na bhuktavati eva. O my son, your wife in the afternoon didn't eat well. Snusha yadi krisha bhavet tarihi maya apavadaha shrotavyaha bhavet. If the daughter-in-law is lean, then by me apavadaha means some the allegations. Shrotavya bhavet. By me allegations are to be listened from others that I am not treating Snusha well or feeding her well, like that. Madhyahne akantham bhuktva sukhena upavishya vyajanene vijanartham snusham adishya swagatam uchchaihi vadati Durgamba. Madhyahne akhantam bhuktva sukhena upavishya vyajanene vijanartham snusham adishya swagadam uchchaihi vadati Durgamba. Actually, she is telling this to the son. If she is not eating well, then everybody will make allegation on me. And she has not eaten well in the afternoon. Like that, she told to the son. But actually, what she does in the afternoon, madhyane akandham bhuktva, having eaten up to neck, means having eaten completely, sukhena upavishya, comfortably sitting, vyajanene vijanartham, for fanning her with a hand-held fan, snusham adishya, and ordering this daughter-in-law, swagatam uchchaihi vadati Durgamba. Swagatam means on her own, as if she is talking to her. She tells something, uchchaihi, that also loudly she says, yadi Ramanathasya putri mama snusha bhavishyat tarhi sa dhanena abharanaihi gobhihi cha saha agamishyat. Yadi, if Ramanathasya putri mama snusha abhavishyat, had Ramanatha's daughter became my daughter-in-law, Tarhi, then saw that Ramanatha's daughter, Dhanena Abharanaihi Gobihi cha Saha agamishyat. She might have come along with dhana, wealth, abharana, jewels, and go. Go means cows, cattles. Ahancha Maharajni Abhavishyam. And I might have become Maharajni. Means that I might have become like a queen. Sarvam mama daurbhagya phalam. Everything is my bad fortune, the result of my bad fortune. Daridriya devyah putri. Putrim. दारिद्र्य देव्याः पुत्रीं गृहम् आनीय मम पुत्रः मम उदरे अग्निं ज्वालितवान्. She is telling दारिद्र्य देव्याः पुत्रीं गृहम् आनीय, bringing the daughter of a poverty goddess, mama putraha, my son, mama udare, in my stomach, agnim jwalitavan. He lit fire in my stomach. That is the direct translation. But the meaning is, the mother is burning out of this tapa. She is burning inside out of the loss because her daughter-in-law is from a poor family and she came empty-handed. Had she married the Ramanatha's daughter, she might have lived a rich life. Like that, she is burning that loss. So she is talking that every day, and the Shnusha can listen every day and feel that pain. Kim karomi aham, what can I do? Iti, every day she used to say. Yetat sarvam shrutva swatihi khedena nitaram santapta bhavati. And by listening this, the daughter-in-law Swati feels sad, very sad. Khedena. Santapta. She also feels burnt, that burning sensation of insulting and this ill treatment out of this sadness. Kadachit Ravichandraha Karyalaya Karyasya Nimittam Anyat Nagaram Gatavan. Once Ravichandra went to other city on office job. Tasmineva dine sayam swatihi jwarapidita abhavat. On that day only, in the evening, Swati got a fever. Anantara dine Durgamba Shnusham jwarapiditam api aviganaya durabandho vivahartam samipa gramam prati prasthita. Anantara dine, on the next day, Durgamba, the mother of Ravichandra, Snusham jwarapiditam api aviganaya. Without counting. Aviganaya means to count, not counting. But here not considering. Not considering that her daughter-in-law is in fever. Durabandhoh vivahartam. For the sake of marriage of some distant relation, Samipa Gramam Prati Prasthita. So the mother went to a nearby village on the occasion of some distant relative marriage. Prasthana Samaye Sa Snusham Uktavati. And while going, she told to the daughter-in-law, Langhanam Paramaushadham iti shruyate. Langhanam Paramaushadham iti shruyate. There is a saying in Sanskrit, Langhanam Paramaushadham, means being to do fasting is the best medicine. Langhanam means to do fasting. Parama aushadham means the best medicine. Ataha adya upavasam acharatu. So you conduct fast today. Kinchit jalam pitva sarvani dvarani pidhaya shayanam karotu. Taking some water, closing all the door, you sleep. Shvaha madhyana bhyantare aham agamishyami iti. Tomorrow by noon time I will come. Tasmin dine ratro jalam pitva swatihi dwaram pidhaya shayanam kritavati. On that day night she drank water, locked the doors and slept. Ratro mahati vrishtihi anirikshitataya agata. And in the night great rain. Mahati vrishtihi means very downpouring rain. Anirikshitataya agata, unexpectedly. It was not looking like it will be raining. So suddenly it rained. Swatihi samyak achadya supta api jwarena kampate sma. Even though she was sleeping by covering her well. Achadya means to cover. She was shivering, kampate sma. Out of fever she was shivering. Madhyaratra samaye taya dwaratadana shabdaha shrutaha. In the midnight, by her, knocking of the door sound was heard. Kampamana eva uthaya gatva sa dwaram udghatitavati. And shaking out of fever, she got up and opened the door. Vrishtiya sampurnataya ardra kachit taruni haste ekam petikam dhritva dwarasya purataha sthita asit. So, some taruni, some young girl, vrishtiya sampurnataya ardra, wet totally by rain, haste ekam petikam dhritva, having a box in the hand, dwarasya purataha sthita asit. She was standing in front of the door. Sa antaha agachanti uktavati. She, having come inside, told, Aho vrishtihi madhyaratre utthapya pida datta iti machintayatu bhavati. Oh, great rain, please don't think I disturbed you in midnight. Mama nama Vijaya iti. My name is Vijaya. Sakhyaha vivahartham gatva pratyagamana samaye mahati vrishtihi agata. Sakhyaha vivahartam, for the friend's marriage, gatva, having gone, pratyagamana samaye, while returning, mahati vrishtihi agata, mean great rain happened or came. Shakatasya chakaram panke nimagnam, and the cart, bullock cart's chakaram, wheel, panke, in the mud, nimagnam, it got sticked or locked in the mud. Mahata prayatnena api shakatikaha pankat shakatam unnetum na shaktavan. Even with great efforts, he was unable to lift that wheel from the mud. Agre gamanam ashakyam iti matva ratriyapanartham aham atra agata. And agre gamanam ashakyam iti matva, thinking that it is impossible to go further. Ratriyapanartham aham atra agata. To spend the night I came here. Pratahkalam yavat vasatyartham. Till morning, for the sake of staying, anumati datta chet, if you give permission, upakrita bhaveyam, I shall be grateful. Prataha aham itaha nirgamishyami iti. Morning I will go away from here, like that. Swatihi samipastham pancham mancham pradarshya. And the Swati showing the nearby mancha. Mancha means cot. Bhavatyaha atra sthitya mama kopi kleshaha nasti. I have no problem in your of your stay here. Hyaha arabhya mama jwaraha. Since yesterday I have fever. Ataha bhavatim satkartum na shaknomi. So I can't treat you well. Ardram vastram parivartya atra manche shayanam karotu iti kampamanaswarena muktavati. Changing your wet cloth, you sleep here, like that. In a shivering voice, she told. Vijaya swatyaha hastam grihitva parikshya. And that Vijaya, checking the Swati by hand. Hastam means that she was checking the nadi, the pulse by hand. Satyam khalu, is it true, jwaraha tivraha eva drishyate, the fever is very severe. Bhavati prathamam shayanam karotu. First you sleep. iti uktva tam tasyaha shayane shayayitva, and making her to lie down on her bed. Ardravastram parivartya manche suptavate, changing her wet clothes, she slept on the cot. Suryodaya samaye swatihi uthitavate, and at the sunrise time Swati got up. Tataha purvameva Vijaya uthaya gamanartham sannaham kurvati asid. Before that only, the Vijaya also, he got up and she was making preparation to go. Uttita Swatihi. And that Swati who just got up, she is telling, Itaha alpeyeva kale shvashruhu agachet. From now in a very short time, my mother-in-law shall come. Tadabhyantare pakaha samapaniyaha. And before that, the cooking is to be completed. Iti swagadam vadanti, saying to her, pakashalam prati prastitavati. So, when she woke up, uttita swatihi means the Swati who just got up, she is talking on her own. Swagadam. Swagadam means someone talking, like many people we can feel. People are nowadays, because of this mobile phone. Earlier, when mobile phone came and people were using headphone and talking, maybe some 1-2 years back, everybody used to look at them because somebody is talking on their own. But nowadays, all are talking like that. So nobody bothers about anybody who is talking. Okay. So she was telling with some worry that mother-in-law may come very shortly. Before that, I have to complete the cooking and all. Like that, she went to the pakashala, to the kitchen. Vijaya tam tataha nivarayanti, and Vijaya stopping her. Bhavati shayanam karotu tavat. You only sleep. Bhavati ka iti na janami. I don't know who are you. Kintu jwaratapakaranathah bhavati kimapi kimapi uktavati. But because of that the temperature out of fever, you were telling, murmuring something. Tat sarvam shrunvatya maya bhavatyaha grihasya sthitihi jnata. So having heard all that, when she was shivering and talking, murmuring in sleep, this Vijaya heard everything. Tat sarvam shrunvatya maya. By me who heard all such chattering of you in sleep, bhavatyaha grihasya sthitihi jnata. I came to know your house condition. Shvashruhu bhavatim baudha pidayanti asti khalu iti prishtavati. Your mother-in-law is troubling you too much, Like that she asked. Shiraha avanamaya sthita swatihi kshanakalasya maunasya anantaram. And dropping her head, or just bowing down her head, silently staying the Swati, after some time she told, Kim Gopanena, what is the use of covering up? Mama Shvashruhu Varadakshinam Ichchati Sma. My mother-in-law likes dowry. Mama Vivahat Purvam Ramanataha Nama Dhanikaha Prabhutam Varadakshinam Swarna Bharanani cha Dhatum Siddhaha Asit iti Shruyate. Mama Vivahat Purvam. Before my marriage, Ramanataha Nama Dhanikaha, a rich person in the name of Ramanataha, Prabhutam Varadakshinam Swarna Bharanani cha Datum Siddhaha Asit. To give so much of Varadakshina and jewels, he was prepared. Iti Shruyate. Like that I heard. Tadrishaha avakashaha nashtaha ityataha. That type of opportunity is lost because of that. Svashruhu mam pade pade pidayati iti uktavati. The mother-in-law is every now and then troubling me. Like that she told. Evam va vastusthitihi. Is it the actual condition, tarihi tasyaha agamana paryantam aham sthasyami. Then I shall wait or I wait up to her arrival. Kasyaha tasyaha means that Durgambayaha agamana paryanta, up to the arrival of the mother-in-law. Mama sakhi yesha iti mam parichayatu bhavati. You introduce me as your friend. Anantaram aham yaduchitam tat karishyami iti uktavati Vijaya. Then what is best that I will do, like that Vijaya told. Punaha alpeyeva kale Durgamba griham agata. And after some time, Durgamba came home. Grihasya antaha bahubihi abharanaihi yuktam tarinim drishtva ascharyena. By looking at a young girl with so much of jewels, wondered, she asked, Ka bhavati iti prishtavati sa. Who are you? Like that she asked. Aham bhavatyaha Shnushayah swatyaha balya sakhi. I am friend of your daughter-in-law's Swati's balya sakhi, means childhood friend. Sakhyaha vivaham samapya pratigamana samaye drishtya pidita aham ratrau atra agata iti uktavati Vijaya. Sakhyaha vivaham samapya, having attended the marriage of a friend, pratigamana samaye, at the time of returning, vrishtiya pidita aham, I troubled by this rain, ratrau atra agata, I came here in the night. Durgamba Vijayayaha kantha bharanani pariksha drishtiya drishtavati. And Durgamba looked at the necklace of that Vijaya in some examining way. Tatra taya Mangalasutram na drishtam. And there she didn't see the Mangalasutra. Mangalasutra means the golden chain or that gold which is worn at the time of marriage. So in India, in Hindus especially, all the married girl will have this Mangalasutra. This Mangalasutra was not there in the neck of Vijaya. So she can understand she is unmarried. Evam tarihi yesha avivahita taruni. Oh, in that case she is unmarried young girl. Yadi dhanika kulotpanna yetadrishi mama snusha abhavishyat tarihi varam abhavishyat iti alochitavati sa Vijayam uktavati. Okay, it's a big sentence. Yadi dhanika kula utpanna yetadrishi mama snusha abhavishyat. If such a girl born in a rich family became my daughter-in-law, tarihi, then varam abhavishyat, then it would have been better. Iti alochitavati sa ka Durgamba. Like that Durgamba thought. Vijayam uktavati, told to Vijaya. Bhavati tu Mahalakshmi iva drishyate. You are looking like Mahalakshmi. Mama snusha drishta khalu bhavatya. By you, my daughter-in-law is seen, you know. Rupam tu apurvam. Kintu kim tena. Her outlook is beautiful. But what is the use of that? Etat shrutva hasanti Vijaya. Having heard this, laughingly the Vijaya told, Hyaha ratrau dirghakalam yavat avam vartalapam kritavatyau. Yesterday night, for a long time, we had a talk. Saubhagyavashat swatya bhavadrishi gunavati swashruhu labdha iti uktavati. By her fortune, Swatya, by the Swati, Bhavadrishi Gunavati Swashruhu Labdha. She got a well-charactered Bhavadrishi Gunavidi, a well-charactered lady or mother-in-law like you, she got. Like that she told. Etaya prashamsaya santushta Durgamba. And by this appreciation, Durgamba naturally felt happy because she knows she is not treating her well. But the daughter-in-law didn't inform like that. She feels very happy. But actually she informed everything to Vijaya, that we know. Shvashvraha gunavatam ettasmin kale kava snusha vadet Shvashruvaha Gunavattam. The qualities of mother-in-law, Yatasmin Kale, in this period, Kava Snusha Vadet, which daughter-in-law shall say, Swatihi Mam Kathora Hridayam Uktavati Syat Iti Uktavati. Swatihi Mam Kathora Hridayam Uktavati Syat. Who she? Durgamba did not accept that words of Vijaya. Etaya prashamsaya santushta Durgamba. By these appreciable words of Vijaya, being happy, the Durgamba says, who praises mother-in-law in these days? Mam kathora hridayam uktavati syat. She might have told me that I am a Kathora Hridaya, means very rough-minded. Kathora means very harsh hearted, very iron-hearted lady, like that. She might have told. Kim vadati bhavati, what are you saying? Swatya bhavatyaha gunaha baudha shlaghitaha. By Swati, your characters were very much in various ways appreciated. Ramapure Ramanataha Nama Mama Kashchana Bandhuhu Asti. In the Ramapura, in the name of Ramanatha, my some relations are there. Tasya putriyaha vivahaha sadyaha jataha. And her marriage recently happened. Tasya putriyaha vivahaha. And that Ramanathasya putriyaha. Ramanatha's daughter's marriage recently happened. Tasyaha shvashruhu nindanashila iti shruyate. And her mother-in-law is nindanashila. Means she is of the quality of scolding. Like that it is heard. Grihakarye kinchit api sahayam akurvati sa vinakaranam snusham nindanti bhavati sma. And not helping even a little bit in household works. Vinakaranam, without reason, sa, ka, that mother-in-law of that Ramanatha's daughter, always scolds. Nindanti bhavati, means always she used to scold without any reason and not helping her in houseworks. Ataha mama sakya upayaha kritaha. So, by my friend, some idea was made. Masat purvam sa shvashruvaha pidataha mukta jata iti uktavati Vijaya. Masat purvam, a month before, sa, that Ramanatha's daughter, Shvashruvaha Pidataha, from the trouble of her mother-in-law, Mukta Jata, she became relieved. Like that Vijaya told. Okay, now naturally the curiosity, 1 month before she got relieved from her trouble. She was very much troublesome. Then naturally we ask the question, what was done? Kim kritam taya, what was done by her? Shvashruhu grihat nishkasita uta patyasaha anyatra nivasaha kritaha iti kutuhalena prishtavati Durgamba. Shvashruhu grihat nishkasita, whether the mother-in-law was removed from home, means driven away from home, uta, or patya saha, along with husband, anyatra nivasaha kritaha, stayed in another location, shifted her family residence to some other residence. Iti kutuhalena, with curiosity, Prishtavati Durgamba. Durgamba asked. Vijaya is telling, Tadubhayam api na kritam. Tat ubhayam api na kritam. Both of that was not done. Svashrum ghoram visham bhojitavati sa. She says, Svashrum, to the mother-in-law, ghoram visham, a terrible poison, bhojitavati sa. She made a terrible poison in the food of mother-in-law. Hanta Svashruhu Paralokam Gata. Oh my God, that mother-in-law went to Paraloka. Means Ihaloka means this world. Paraloka means the other world. The other world where we go after death, as per Shastra Purana. So it can be Sargaloka, Narakaloka, or depending on your karma, it can be Bhuvarloka, Satyaloka, Brahmaloka, whatever loka. Kidrisham Darunam Krityam, what type of bad thing done? Devo Dayaluhu. Oh, God is very great. Dhanashaya Aham Tameva Snushatvena Anetum Pretnam Kritavati Asam. What type of act she does? Devaha Dayaluhu. Devo Dayalaha Dayaluhu. Means it is oh, God is great. Like that, when we say, when we get relieved from just about death, when we in an accident or in a critical condition, we were admitted to hospital and we came back alive, then we say, Devo Dayaluhu. Oh, God is great. Like that. Dhanashaya, because of the desire of wealth, aham tameva snushatvena anetum pretnam kritavati asam. I tried to bring her as my daughter-in-law out of the greed of wealth. Saubhagyavashat. Mame pretnaha na sapalaha iti Mlanavadana Durgamba Uktavati. And because of my fortune, my Pretnaha na Sapalaha, my efforts were unsuccessful because of my fortune. Like that, in a pale face, she told. Had she come and she behaved this way, she felt she might have got killed. Yadi sa Ramanatha Putri Bhavatya Snushatvena Anita Syat. If that Ramanatha's daughter by you, Bhavatya, Snushatvena, in the form of daughter-in-law, Anita Syat, had you brought, Tarihi, then Bhavatya Yetavata Paraloke Sthathavyam Abhavishyat. Then by you, in this period, Yetavata means within this period, you might have gone to Paraloke Sthathavyam Bhavishyat. You might have gone to, you might have happened to stay in Paraloka. Sthathavyam, happened to stay. Sundari Sushila cha Snusha Prapta Bhavatya. Sundari Sushila. Sundari, beautiful. Sushila. Sheela means characters. Gunaha. So, Sheela, Sushila means Sushtu Sheela, good quality, good charactered and beautiful looking. Sundari Sushila cha Snusha Prapta Bhavatya. By you, a daughter-in-law who is beautiful and good charactered is got by you. Taya api bhavadrishi gunavati svishruhu prapta. By her also, bhavadrishi, like you, gunavati svishruhu prapta. A good charactered mother-in-law is got by her also. Taya means swatya api. Astu tavat. Okay, let it be. Vilambaha jataha. I am getting delayed. Aham gamishyami. I will go. Iti uktva petikaya saha tataha nirgatavati Vijaya. Along with her luggage, she went away. Yetavanti dinani snusha pidita yat tadartham paschatapam anubhutavati Durgamba. And Durgamba felt very bad about whatever she did to her daughter-in-law. Paschat tapam. Tapam is a burning sensation about our mistake, about our loss, about anger, out of jealousy. Whatever that burning sensation we feel in our, nothing is burning in our body, but the mind is burning. That is called tapam. Paschat means afterwards. Paschatapam means the burning sensation we feel after doing something. Suppose you cheat somebody and you are a good-natured person, that cheating act will burn in your mind. Oh, I did cheating. Similarly, you stole something or you ill-treated somebody. Like that, if you are a good-natured person, then only paschatapam comes. If you are a bad-natured person, you don't bother about whatever you do. So the Durgamba felt bad about whatever she did so far to her daughter-in-law. Dhanataha api saushilyam pradhanam iti avagatam asit taya. Dhanataha, from the wealth. Api, also. Saushilyam, sushilasya bhavaha saushilyam. That means this is taddidanta shabdaha. The quality of having good character. That is saushilyam. Dhanataha saushilyam pradhanam. It is more important. The quality of having good character is more important than wealth. Iti, like that. Avagatam asit taya. Kaya, this Durgambaya. By the Durgamba, this concept is understood. What is that concept? More than wealth, a good quality, good character is important. Like that. Ataha tasya swabhave mahat parivartanam agatam. So in her conduct and behavior, so much change happened. Naturally, that is how we change. No one can change the other person by advice or by education or by giving some reward or by giving punishment. Either way, you can't change anybody. Only when the individual thinks about that, avagadam chet, if he understands, then only, because the change is to be brought by the individual on his or on her own, not by anybody, by any means. Punaha keshanchit dinanam anantaram kadachit Durgamba madhyane suptavati asit. Okay, again after some days, in the afternoon, Durgamba, she was sleeping in the afternoon. Tavata grihasya purataha kaschana shakataha agatya sthitaha. By that time, in front of the house, some bullock cart came and stopped there. Swatihi kutuhalena bahihi agatya drishtavati. And Swati, with curiosity, he came outside and saw. Shakatat Vijaya avataranti asti. And from the bullock cart, Vijaya was getting down. Santoshati rekena. Santosha atirekena. Means, reka means a line, marking. Santosha atireka means limitless, we can say. With limitless joy, Swatihi tam adarena antaha nitavati. And Swati took her with respect inside the house. Durgambam nidramagnam jnatva Vijaya mandaswarena Swatim prishtavati. And understanding that her mother-in-law is sleeping, she asked Swati in Mandaswara, means in a very feeble voice. Bhavatyaha Shvashruvaha Swabhave Kimapi Parivartanam Drishyate va iti. Do you find of your mother-in-law's behavior, swabhava, means in her characters or in her qualities, kimapi parivartanam drishyate va? Do you see any changes? Parivartanam tu mahat. I see great changes. Idanim sa mam putrim iva pritya pashyate. Now she looks at me like her daughter very affectionately. Bhavatya Indrajalameva kritam iva. And by you some magic is done like that. Kintu tasmin dine bhavati Ramanatha putryaha vishaye mithyapavadam aropitavati yat tena aham nitaram khinna iti uktavati swatihi. But I am happy that she got changed in her behavior. But on that day, you mithya apavada means apavada means some allegation or to say bad of other, to say ill of other. A false ill of others you did on that day on the Ramanatha's daughter, that Tena aham nitaram khinna. By that I am very sad, like that. Tada Vijaya hasanti. Then Vijaya laughingly told, Bo bhavati khedamma anubhavatu. Hey, you don't feel sad about that. Bhavatya prapyamanam sukham drishtva sa nitaram santushta asti. And by looking at that sukham, comfort or happiness, Bhavatya prapyamanam, the happiness or the comfort got by you. Having seen that, sa ka Ramanathasya putri nitaram santushta asti. Probably Vijaya is Ramanatha's putri. We can understand now. Yataha Ramanathasya putri na anya apitu ahameva iti uktavati. So, the daughter of Ramanatha is no other. It is me only. एवं वा चतुरा भवति इति किमपि वदन्त्याः स्वात्याः वचनम् अर्धे स्थगयित्वा. And oh, is it so? Evam va means is it so? Chatura bhavati. You are very clever. Like that, the Swati was talking something. Iti kimapi vadantyaha swatyaha vachanam. Like that, saying something of the Swati's words. Ardhe sthagitva. Ardhe means in between or in the mid. Sthagayitva. Having stopped, yatat rahasyam kutrapi ma prakatayatu. This secret don't tell anywhere. Aham idanim matula griham gachanti asmi. I am now going to uncle's house. Pratigamana samaye saptaham yavat bhavatyaha grihe mama vasaha iti uktva shakatam arudhavati Vijaya. While coming back in your house, I stay for a week like that, saying she got into the bullock cart. It's a nice story, very effective and meaningful story. So it's all because of the conduct of ourselves. How sometimes we get treated bad, but we don't know how to come out of that. Sometimes some people, they help us to come out of that. And ultimately, one thing we have to understand in this story is no one can be made to change by punishment, by reward, by good words, or by advice, or by teaching, by any method. Only when the individual realizes, then the change happens. Well, it's a big story. I took so much time to explain. Hope you liked it, and I will meet you in some other new story. Take care. Bye-bye.